Some possible explanations for the baby behavior. Night sleep and day sleep. It's normal for babies to have shorter sleep cycles and wake up frequently during the night. They may sleep for shorter periods during the day as well. Newborns have irregular sleep patterns and gradually develop more consolidated sleep as they grow. Light sensitivity. Babies may be more sensitive to light, and changes in lighting conditions can affect their sleep. Bright light can stimulate wakefulness, while darkness promotes sleep. This is why some babies may wake up when the light is turned on or become more alert when it's bright. Staring at fan and light. Babies are naturally curious and attracted to visual stimuli. Ceiling fans and lights often have contrasting colors and moving parts, which can capture their attention. It's common for babies to fixate on such objects as they explore their surroundings. Smiling face. Babies start to develop social smiles around 6 to 8 weeks of age. Smiling is a way for babies to communicate and express happiness or contentment. They may smile in response to seeing familiar faces or engaging interactions. Hand in mouth. Babies explore the world through their mouths, and sucking on their hands or fingers is a normal part of their development. It can provide comfort, relieve teething discomfort, or simply be a way to self-soothe. Rapid nail growth. Babies' nails can grow quickly, and they may need frequent trimming to prevent scratching themselves. The exact rate of nail growth can vary among individuals, but it's generally faster in infants. Running mouth in sleep. Babies often make various sounds, including babbling and cooing, even in their sleep. This is a normal part of their language development and indicates their brain is processing and practicing different vocalizations. It's not uncommon for babies to be able to sleep even when the room light is on. Every baby is different, and their ability to sleep in various environments can vary. Some babies may be more sensitive to light and find it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep when the room is brightly lit, while others may not be as affected. However, it's generally recommended to create a sleep-friendly environment for babies, which includes keeping the room dimly lit and reducing stimulation before bedtime. This helps signal to the baby that it's time to sleep. In some cases, keeping the room darker or using blackout curtains can help promote better sleep, as darkness triggers the release of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. When the light is switched off, it can sometimes disrupt a baby's sleep. The sudden change in lighting might cause them to wake up or become more alert. This is because light plays a role in regulating the sleep-wake cycle, and when the light is abruptly removed, it can momentarily disrupt their sleep. If you find that your baby consistently wakes up when the light is switched off, you could try dimming the lights gradually before bedtime or using a night light that provides a soft, gentle glow. This can help create a smoother transition from a well-lit room to a darker sleeping environment. Remember that each baby is unique, and their preferences and sensitivities can vary. It's important to observe your baby's cues and adjust the sleep environment accordingly to promote healthy and restful sleep. While babies may exhibit certain behaviors when they are hungry, it's important to note that individual babies can display different cues and signals. Here are some general signs that can indicate a baby's hunger or readiness for milk. Rooting reflex. When you stroke a hungry baby's cheek, they may turn their head towards the stimulation and open their mouth, indicating a desire to suck and feed. Sucking motions. Babies often make sucking motions with their lips, tongue, or fingers when they are hungry or seeking comfort. Increased alertness and activity. A hungry baby may become more alert, active, and restless. They may move their arms and legs more vigorously and show signs of restlessness. Crying. Crying is a late hunger cue and can indicate that a baby has been hungry for a while. It's generally best to respond to hunger cues before the baby reaches this point. It's important to note that these hunger cues can vary among babies, and it's essential to observe and learn your own baby's unique cues and patterns. Some babies may exhibit hunger cues more subtly, while others may display more obvious signals. Additionally, babies may have other reasons for exhibiting certain behaviors, such as self-soothing or exploring their environment. To understand your baby's needs and whether they are hungry or satisfied, it's helpful to establish a feeding routine and pay attention to their hunger cues. Offer feedings when you notice hunger signs, and observe how your baby responds during and after feedings. Signs of satisfaction include contentment, relaxation, and a decrease in hunger cues. Over time, you will become more attuned to your baby's individual signals and patterns, which will help you determine their needs more accurately. Remember, if you have concerns about your baby's feeding or nutritional needs, it's always best to consult with a pediatrician. Here are some tips to help you recognize your baby's hunger cues more accurately. Observe your baby. Take the time to closely observe your baby's behavior and body language during different times of the day, especially around feeding times. Each baby is unique, and they may have subtle cues that indicate hunger. By paying close attention, you can start to recognize their individual hunger signals. Learn early hunger cues. Try to identify the early hunger cues that your baby displays before they start crying or becoming fussy. These cues can include lip smacking, rooting, sucking motions, or turning their head towards stimuli. Responding to these early cues can help prevent your baby from becoming overly hungry and upset. Track feeding patterns. Keep a record of your baby's feeding times and patterns. This can help you establish a routine and recognize patterns in hunger cues. Over time, you may notice that your baby tends to show hunger cues at specific intervals or times of the day. Watch for physical signs. Along with behavioral cues, there can be physical signs that indicate hunger. These can include increased alertness, restlessness, stirring, or stretching. Some babies may also have hand-to-mouth movements or try to suck on their fingers or hands. Trust your instincts. As a parent, you will develop a deep intuition and understanding of your baby's needs. Trust your instincts and the bond you have with your child. If something feels off or your baby is showing signs of hunger, go ahead and offer a feeding. Recognizing the signs that your baby is full and satisfied after a feeding is important to ensure appropriate feeding and prevent overfeeding. Here are some common signs that may indicate your baby is full. Slowing down or pausing during feeding. As your baby begins to feel satisfied, they may slow down their sucking rhythm or take breaks during the feeding. This can be a sign that they are starting to feel full. Releasing the nipple or bottle. When babies are full, they may voluntarily release the nipple or bottle and show less interest in continuing to feed. They may turn their head away or become more disengaged from the feeding. Decreased sucking intensity. As your baby becomes more satisfied, their sucking may become less vigorous. They may exhibit gentler, more relaxed sucking motions. Relaxed body language. A full and content baby often displays relaxed body language. They may have open, relaxed hands, soft facial expressions, and a calm demeanor. Their body may feel less tense or rigid. Falling asleep or drowsiness. After a satisfying feed, some babies may drift off to sleep or become drowsy. This can be a natural response to feeling content and nourished. Turning away from the breast or bottle. When babies no longer want to feed, they may turn their head away from the breast or bottle, signaling that they have had enough. It's important to remember that these signs can vary between babies, and it may take some time to learn and recognize your own baby's cues. It's generally recommended to feed your baby on demand, following their cues for hunger and fullness. For breastfeeding, allowing the baby to nurse from one breast until they show signs of fullness before offering the other breast can help ensure they are getting enough milk without overfeeding. If you have concerns about your baby's feeding, growth, or nutrition, consulting with a pediatrician or a lactation consultant can provide you with personalized guidance and support.